everybody. But guess what? We don't take holidays off here. It is Monday morning. I'm headed to give a couple of quotes up in the big Lexington area. I wanted to hop on here, and I've had a lot of guys coming in that are like literally just starting their businesses and stuff in the comments, and coming over to my school page and all that good stuff. And I want to tell you a tip of what really pushes the needle as far as gross revenue and profits. Actually more profits than revenue, but you need to decide at a certain point. Now when you're brand new, you just need to get whatever and any service that you can possibly get. But specialty services, this is stuff that people can't just go to Home Depot, rent a pressure washer, rent a surface cleaner and get, and just hop into it, and there they are. They're ready. Equipment for special chemicals to do, and because of that you can charge a higher premium price, if that makes sense. Stuff like roof cleaning, anybody can go wash a driveway, anybody can do a house wash downstream with a rented pressure washer. What they can't do is they can't do roof cleaning, they can't do wood restoration most of the time. They actually can, but they probably don't know the appropriate chemicals to use and the techniques to do. The third one is wood staining. I love staining. That's like my thing. Like, that's kind of dipping your toes into painting almost, because you have to have a Graco sprayer. But that's a specialty service that I can charge a lot for, you know, compared
Police reported ahead.
Police reported ahead. Better slow down. Wood staining, concrete ceiling. Holy smokes, what is happening here? There's cops everywhere. Memorial Day ceremony. Use caution. Hang on. What's going on here? What's happening? Oh, looks like I'll have to stop maybe. Hang on. There's like two cops on either side of the road. Let me slow down. Almost looks like a roadblock. Gotta get over. Hang on. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Not a roadblock. I'm behind somebody's Mercedes. They're getting ready to roadblock. Let's see. It's a big cemetery, a bunch of fallen soldiers doing a ceremony for them since Memorial Day. Okay, specialty services. So the problem with just being, you know, a guy that can do anything and everything, and I house wash, I driveway clean, I window clean, gutter cleanings. Cleaning out the inside of gutters is very easy to get into, so it's going to be lower ticket, average ticket than the specialty services. Gutter brightening is a good specialty service you can offer, because you can upsell that, and it's more of an oxidation removal. Oxidation removal is also another one, using something like Oxnox. Let's see what else. Pops everywhere, dude. Not a good time to hold the phone while you're driving, I guess. Let me see if I can see the chat. Do I have the chat turned on? How do I see the chat? Where's this button? No, that's a poll. Live chat. Okay. It's turned on. But anyway, look for specialty services that you can offer that's not as easy to get into, such as cleaning a house or a driveway. Anybody, again, can go to Home Depot, rent a pressure washer, a 4-gallon a minute pressure washer. There's a cop right there, F me. I sped up on accident. Anybody can go to Home Depot and rent a pressure washer and a surface cleaner and get into the business relatively easy. You know what I mean? So what you need to get into is something like roof cleaning. Yes, you can get into roof cleaning and building a soft wash system for as little as $300 to $500. It's going to be janky, but it'll work. But you're going to be able to sell something that not a lot of people will be able to sell, if that makes sense. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't even know. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I think I got another like 15 miles to drive, so we got a little bit. That gets you ahead of everybody else because you can offer something that not a lot of people can do, which means higher tickets, higher pricing, higher profits. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Concrete sealing. A lot of people don't even know you can seal the concrete, so you have to educate the customer. And you offer that specialty service. You can charge $1 to $1.50 a square foot. I usually get away with $1.25. That's what I've been getting away with. You're talking like $500 driveway cleanings, $400 driveway cleanings for upselling it to over $3,000. You know, offering a specialty service. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy what you do if you start specializing. Same way with staining. Listen, homeowners hate staining wood, especially if you know how to clean wood correctly and restore the wood and make it look really good. They're going to trust you to stain because of the results you delivered cleaning it, and you can upsell them on a stain and turn a $600 restoration job into a over $3,000, $4,000 ticket staining wood. There is more cops. What's going on here? That's a state trooper. Oh, he's got somebody pulled over. I gotta get over, dog. Gotta get over, dog. There's cops everywhere. It's not the day to be holding my phone in my hand. Hang on. I don't plan to get a ticket today. That's 2 state troopers. That person is screwed. You're going to jail. Jail! Okay. Okay, I'm still flying. I need to not do that. Alright, but anyway. Oh, happy Memorial Day, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your time off if you're taking time off. I would rather be going out and giving... I got like 3 or 4 quotes to give today. This week... red light. This week, I got a pretty good week coming up. It came a tornado in Kentucky last night. Multiple tornadoes, I reckon. And tore some stuff up. Pretty wild. Yeah, let's get back on topic now that I'm not being distracted by state troopers and all these cops everywhere. You don't want to be a guy that can do what everybody else can do with low barrier to entry. You want to start thinking about what you want to do that you can charge high ticket for, premium pricing for premium customers that have plenty of money to do so. There is more cops. What is happening, y'all? Less nightmare customers. You can let the $99 guy take on all the little jobs because you offer something that they can't do. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. What's going on? What's going on? Anybody in the chat? Anybody got any questions about any of that? Like, at all? Anybody got any questions? Are you just hopping in? The problem with doing live streams like from the car is, like, I've already said something and I don't know if, like, people coming in have heard me say it or if they can go back and watch it or, like, you know, what have you. Oh man, I got another like 20 minutes to drive. But yeah, turn those smaller tickets into several thousands of dollars tickets by offering specialty services. How would you like to have a $300-$400 driveway go up to like a $3,000 driveway? You know what I mean? Cleaning and sealing. It's freaking crazy. I've done it. Still do it. And also, so how I land these big tickets is, I don't care, you know, my time's valuable and everything, but if that customer is talking to me, like just shooting it, just talking, just whatever, talking about stuff, talking about the world, how it's going to crap, all this stuff, like I just let them talk, because they're befriending me. You know what I mean? And if you're just there, you just give them a quote and you just leave, or you just do the job and leave, or whatever. Like, that's why I like in person, because you build that rapport with them. You establish sort of a mini friendship, customer relationship. They're going to trust you more, and if you recommend concrete sealed and upselling them to that big $2,500, $3,000 ticket, they're going to be like, yeah, give me a week or two to get some funds. Or a lot of times, if they're willing to pay that much, they'll pay for it with a credit card right there on the spot, or if they just have money in the bank, if you're targeting the right customers. Holy crap, there's a ton of people that showed up. They're gonna comment. Hang on. My name is Law. I recently just created an LLC for. Hang on. There's a merging line here. Gosh, dang, son. Paragraph. Hang on. Let me get to where I don't have to worry about nobody merging over. Okay. For my upcoming pressure washing company. Upcoming? What do you mean? It's already here, ain't it? Come on now. It ain't upcoming. You're doing it right, so it's here. Applying Pressure My Way, LLC, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it's hard getting the startup money. Got to keep pushing. So here's the thing. I'm learning an upscale service is trash bin cleaning. It is, yeah. It's relatively low ticket, but here's one thing you can do with trash bin cleaning is it's low ticket, but when you're getting started, you can get some people on retainers, monthly retainers. Let's say a whole street of 200 houses, you're cleaning their bins for, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks a bin, and they got, each of them got 2 bins. You can rack up some cash because you're basically just spraying a little bleach in there and then pressure washing it out, you know what I mean? So that can be a way to get you rolling, get some revenue coming in. You got to do what you got to do, but eventually you want to start upselling these high-ticket services, specialty services. Anybody can go out here, rent a pressure washer, and get a little bleach and do bin cleaning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a bad idea. You definitely need to do it where you're just starting. Now, the whole thing about waiting and getting funds and stuff like that, hard to get started. Startup money, got to keep pushing. So here's how I started. A lot of people might not know this. I started my company with 0 equipment and sold a $1,900 ticket. I had nothing. Hang on, we're losing some service. Yeah, I should be back now, hopefully. I got 2 bars, but I started with 2 5-gallon buckets. Had nothing. Landed a lead off a Facebook group that I just posted. Anybody need pressure washing? Landed a $1,900 ticket to clean a tennis court. I had nothing. I had 0, and I mean 0 equipment. Not a thing. Didn't even have a pump sprayer, son. I had my 2 5-gallon buckets. I took them 5-gallon buckets, had the chem in one, water in the other, and I went and met the customer in person. I said, you mind if I do a test spot? I poured the bleach out of the bucket onto a corner of the tennis court, and I said, we'll let this sit here for about 15, 20 minutes, and we'll go around and talk, and when we come back, I'll put water on it. Let me tell you, there was no question. They didn't ask if I had equipment. They didn't care, because I showed them results when I arrived with 2 5-gallon buckets, and they were like, this is what the guy said. He said, dang. He said, we tried to do it with a little surface, or a little pressure washer wand and surface cleaner that we had bought from Lowe's. He's like, you can do that with buckets. He's like, you got the job, when can you do it? I was like, yeah. So I landed that $1,900 ticket, and I had a credit card. And I went out and bought my 4-gallon a minute pressure washer with that, and the surface cleaner with that credit card, and hoses, my Flexzilla hose, 100-foot and 100-foot pressure hose with that credit card. It was all under, I think I got started for like $1,700 on a credit card. And but before I did that, I didn't buy the equipment until I landed the job. A lot of people start completely opposite. They're trying to get all this equipment first before they have even went out and landed a single job. Like, you don't need equipment to get started. Just go out there and get it, son. I've done it. That's how I got going. But a lot of people don't even know that story, and I probably need to say that more often, because I landed a $1,900 job with no equipment. Somebody getting pulled over. Man, they are hot. I need to get over. Go down. Everybody's getting pulled over today, so they getting them tickets. Startup story. Yep, that is my startup story. No equipment, no nothing, didn't pay for nothing. No, well, I paid for like 2 or 3 courses because, I needed the knowledge. But before I even knew, I basically knew how to get rid of mold, mildew, and algae. And that was with bleach, SH. And I knew that you use water rinses. There is another, man, they are hot today. I'm going a little bit too fast. But I literally went to Lowe's, got 2 5-gallon buckets, bleach mix in one, water in the other, landed the job, got the money. Went and did the job after my stuff came in. I told him it'd be like a week and a half before I can get to you. I was giving some time to get everything in and get everything, set up. Threw the hoses in the back of the I started with a Toyota RAV4. I didn't even have a truck. Didn't have a trailer. I had my woman's RAV4 because young dumb me had a 2021 Chevy Camaro 1LE, because sports car go fast. It's definitely going to make me money. Got in my woman's RAV4. I put all my junk in the trunk, literally surface cleaner all the way through. No truck, no trailer, and got started, man. I went and got it done. That's just, the people that really want it will get it. If you don't really want it, you just see the YouTube stuff, you see what people are doing, you find it satisfying. Just be a side hustler, just do it as a hobby. But the people that really want it and have a strong why because they really want it, they're going to get it. They're going to get out there and they're going to crush it, because there's nothing that's going to stand in their way. There's no excuse. There's no, I don't have no equipment. The people that want it will get it, equipment or not. They'll go to Home Depot and rent a pressure washer. They'll go to Hotsy and rent a pressure washer if they have to. They'll go land a job with 2 5-gallon buckets, and then they'll go buy the stuff on a credit card. They'll go do the job, then pay the credit card off. That's exactly what I did. Okay, I gotta go. I'm almost to the customer's house. Hopefully you get value from this little live stream. Thought I'd try out the vertical live and give you a tip for the day. Rewatch this if you join late of specialty services and different things you can offer. There are more, but those are some that you can get into that have a little bit of a higher bar of entry, but you'll be able to charge more because not everybody can do it. All right, peace out. Get started, get out there, no excuses, get it done, get after it. All right, I'm going to go give this quote.